Are you hosting a challenge and you're having trouble connecting your high-level CRM with your chatbot? Are you confused with how you can connect your Manychat with Go High Level? Do you want to find out how you can collect leads and emails inside of your Instagram DMs and send that information to your Go High Level CRM so that they join an email sequence and buy from you? Today is your lucky day because I'm going to show you how you can connect your Manychat and collect emails inside of there and then send them directly to the CRM inside of High Level. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Andrea. I am the Irresistible Experience Creator. I help you create experiences that are memorable, that are fun, and that are profitable using automation and virtual events and summits so that you can build your authority and grow your business to the level that you want it to. So if that's you, I also help you produce virtual events and virtual summits with a lot of technology and automation. That's why you're going to see in this channel a mix of tips and tricks about virtual events and technology and a lot of tech tutorials to help you create an irresistible experience. Now, I am going to show you behind the scenes on how to create the chatbot flow to help you collect emails, first names and last names, and then how it can communicate with High Level so that you can have people register directly inside of Instagram. You can use all of the triggers that comment in your posts, in your lives, in your reels, when they comment a keyword directly inside of the DMs. And this also can be duplicated inside of Messenger so that you can have people registering from both channels directly inside of the chatbot without having to go to a landing page. This is how we can create irresistible experiences because a lot of people just don't want to go to the landing page. They just rather do it where they're talking to you. And also you can give them the option to go to the landing page, but it is more fun to have a conversation with your audience inside of the chatbot. So I am going to be launching a new challenge and I want to connect Manychat and collect emails so that people register directly on my Instagram DMs after they've clicked on the ad or the organic post and commented so that then they go into my CRM inside of High Level and receive the emails and get registered to the challenge. So I figured it out for you and I'm going to show you how you can do it with Zapier with the free account. If you're going to have 100 or less connections, it's going to be the free account. If not, you have to upgrade. Also, you're going to need to pay for the Manychat Pro account. I'm just going to show you how you can connect Manychat with your High Levels. If you don't have a Manychat account, my affiliate link is on the description below. And if you don't have a High Level account, also my affiliate link is on the description below. Let's get started. Let's go into my screen. Okay, so we are inside of a Zapier and they've changed the whole, this looks totally different from what it looked like a few months ago, okay? So you're inside of the free account and what you do is you click on the create button on the top left-hand side and it's gonna give you all these options. Now, you could ask them to help you automate or just click on the thing and look for the tool that you want. So the first one is going to be Manychat because that's where we're collecting the information. And we're going to make sure that our account it's connected to our correct Manychat account. Now, what we want is to select the new or updated custom field. This way, we make sure that we are collecting the email and it only triggers when we have an email. Now, we're going to also create a Google Sheets. That's why I opened Google Sheets here. And we're going to add first name, last name, and the email. Now, inside of your Manychat, you can collect inside of Instagram or Messenger or WhatsApp or Telegram. You can collect any type of information and that can be sent to your Google Sheets. In this case, we're going to keep it simple, just first name, last name, and email, but it works the same process if you want to ask other questions. You need to create a custom field inside of Manychat. So let me do the Google Sheet here. And I don't know why Google did not save the title of my Google Sheet. So I'm going to type it out again. And I'm going to do a list of numbers so that I know how many people we have and how many leads are coming out. This is just a tip for data later. Now we're going to continue and we're going to reconnect the account. I'm going to select the page and it was not loading here. It's not loading. So what I do is I just refresh and then it's going to connect. Let me check here. Okay, it's not connecting. So we're going to refresh Zapier. I'm going to try to connect it again. And if not, we're going to do basic tech troubleshooting, which is refreshing the page that we want, that we're having trouble with. That's the first step of basic troubleshooting. And now it's connected. See? Okay, now we click on continue. And then we're going to look for the custom field, but we haven't created the custom field in Manychat yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Manychat and create the custom field. I already created here the chat flow, and I'm going to be asking for email and last name and first name. So we're going to go to settings, and then we're going to go to fields, and then we're going to create a new folder so that we keep the fields organized. And we're going to call it Host Irresistible Summits Challenge because that's the name of the challenge. And then we're going to create the user field. So we're going to create an email user field with the acronym of the challenge. Make sure it's in the right folder, and then I'm going to create it. Okay. Now I'm going to go back to the flow, and we're going to create a new automation where we're going to ask for the information, because the flow that we had open before was actually for the information about the challenge. But now we're going to create a flow where we ask if they want to get registered right there inside of Instagram. So let me here type all this up. And now we can use a button or a quick reply because we're going to have a comment as the trigger. So we're going to go back here and we're going to add a button that says, yes, sign me up. And then as always, I'm going to add emojis and add an action with a tag. I never, ever, ever do an action without a tag because we want to know where the people drop off and where people, what they want to do. And then we send the next message. And of course, we're going to add an user input so that we can collect first name, last name, and the best email address. And then we're going to tell people what to do. Always tell people what to do. So I'm giving them the instruction to please type the answers as I ask them below. And then I'm going to leave a free keyword input because I'm asking them to say yes or no. Or I can have them type in something specific. In this case, I left it like that. But you could add a button or a quick reply instead of an user input to make sure that they understand the command that you're giving them. So we're going to ask them for the first name. Then we're going to here change the reply type to first name. And then we're going to call them the first name. We're going to use the system fields and say, nice to meet you. The first name, use an emoji, always emojis. I'm going to introduce the chatbot as well, the name of the chatbot, because it's common courtesy to say our names, right? When somebody tells us their name, we reply with their name. I'm going to add a delay, another user input, and then we're going to ask them the last name. And then reply type, last name. And then we're also going to tell them that if they give us their email, they're agreeing to be subscribed to receive emails from us. And this is legal things that we have to do according to GDPR laws and email laws, where we have to ask the person if they agree to be added to an email list to receive notifications about this challenge and newsletters and other things. We're going to tell them, we're not just going to ask them for their email address. Now, in this case, I'm asking for the email address they use the most, because a lot of people just give whatever email address and then they're like, oh, I can't find where I registered, blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to ask for the email address, and then I'm going to give them the disclaimer that they're going to get registered to an email list by providing that email. And then we're going to save the response to the custom field. And we got to add an action for successful input. Okay, so let's go to the flow. And what we're going to do is we're going to perform an action, and we're going to insert it into the Google Sheets. Since I already have it in recently used, but you could go here to Google Sheets. You're going to insert a row so you can send Manychat the data to Google Sheets. Let me see here. That's why we name the Google Sheets, and we also can name the worksheets, but in this case, it's just sheet 1, and they can send data to the worksheet to be, have a gap. Yes, I have a cell that it's not, that doesn't have anything. So let me go to Google Sheets and fix that. Okay, so I'm just going to put here numbers and then go back, cancel, refresh. And now it should show up. Let's see. Okay, it's showing up now. And I'm going to leave that in blank. It's fine. It doesn't need anything. And then we're going to put here first name, last name, and the email. Oh, no, whoops. It's not this email. No, it's a custom field, user fields 1. So let's go back to that. We're going to add that. We're going to look for the folder. And this is why we create folders, so I can find the custom fields easy. And then we're going to click on save, making sure it's the acronym and what we need. I'm going to click save. And then we're going to go back to the first name and last name so that we add that action as well to the Google Sheets. That means sort the row for the last name. Okay. Okay, last name, save. And then let's go to the first name, create an action, insert a row, same process. I'm doing it backwards right now. I should have done the first name first, then the last name, then the email. But here we are doing it backwards. It's fine. And then in the last one where it has the email, we don't have to have all this first name and last name, just the email. It's fine because we're not inserting more information than that, but I would leave it. I honestly would leave it to make sure that it reads the right email and sends. And now we're going to update it. And also I'm confirming if this is the email, and then we're going to add a quick reply or a button so that we make sure that it's the right email. No, I'm going to do a button, but no, I'm going to do a quick reply instead. I'm going to say, yes, that's my email. And then we're going to say, no, that's not the email. That's wrong. And then we're gonna add an action, obviously, but for the no, it's wrong. It doesn't need an action right now. And we're gonna add the action. We're going to add a tag that they successfully registered. Okay, we're gonna put that it's email as well. Okay. And then we're going to, oh, I can't see where it says Instagram there. Shoot. There, we're gonna move things so I can see it. And of course, we're gonna acknowledge that they subscribe to the email list, and then we're going to offer them the opportunity to join us in the VIP so that they can upgrade, because this is a free challenge. And from the free challenge, we're going to go to the paid option, and we're going to type this out. We're going to make sure that they know that they have been registered to the email list and to go look for the inbox, to their inbox, so that they know the next steps and how to join the community, yada, 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 because they're going to get more than one email. On the HighLevel workflow, you should give them access to the community and give them access to all the other things if you're hosting the challenge inside of the community. In my case, I am going to be hosting it there. I don't host my challenges inside of social media because they can block you and not everybody receives the notifications, and a lot of reasons. But anyways, okay, so this is what I'm going to do so that people can register directly. And then go to the registration page, because to the upsell page, sorry, because you cannot sell directly digital products inside of Messenger or Instagram. You have to send them to an external website so that they do that. And we got to make sure that we follow the terms and conditions so that we're not blocked by Meta. Okay. And then let me see, let me write this down. And it's giving me a blue line. So that means that Grammarly does not like how I wrote it. Let me read the suggestion. I don't like all of the suggestion. I like kind of it. Let's see. Okay. I like the in that case. So let me add that. Not suppose you're serious. No. If you are serious, I like it better. In that case. Okay, I like the suggestion from Grammarly, so we're going to click on it. And then if you want to change it and improve it, you can use the AI directly here and see how you can improve it, or you could just go directly to ChatGPT and ask it to give you better words if you don't like it. So let me remove that, and then I'm going to click a button. We're going to add a button directly that goes to the landing page, like I said, to the checkout page so that people can upgrade. And of course, we're going to add some emojis. Okay, we're going to add a title, the website for the upsell. And this is literally the flow I'm going to be using. So I'm putting in the right website URL and everything. And of course, an action that they're interested in the upgrade because they haven't really upgraded yet. So we're going to put that they're interested so that we can follow up under the 24-hour window. And we're going to update. And of course, there's an error because I'm still missing one button. So since I'm going to ask them to re-provide the email, I'm going to say, oh no, it's okay to make mistakes, whatever, let's fix it. And I'm going to ask for their email again. We're going to get some emojis with the hands on the arrow. We're going to make sure we reply email. Oh, shoot. I have to change that on the other one as well. So let me do that here first. We all make mistakes. So let me fix this here first. add an action as well. Make sure that we're inserting the row so it corrects it. Okay, and now let me go back to the other action and fix it. The reply has to be email. And we don't select save email to system field because we're not using the email autoresponder from Manychat. We're using HighLevel's email autoresponder. So, okay, that's the flow for the challenge and how to register. And now we're going to go back to Zapier to finish the connection. Okay, let's go back to Zapier. And now what we're going to do is we're going to look for the custom field. We're going to connect it through a custom field. So we're going to go here. We're going to see. It's not loading. Let me try again. Let me try something. No, yeah, it's here. It's not pulling up. Let me just scroll here. Here it is. Okay, perfect. So now that we have the right custom field, we're going to continue and we're going to click on the test. Okay, now that we're tested and the new or updated custom field is set up, we're going to continue with the next action. Okay, now we're going to look for lead connector because lead connector is the app that we need so that it talks to HighLevel. Lead connector, and my lead connector is already set up in Zapier, so I don't have to click on connect it or change it. If you do, just follow the instructions if you need to do that. And we're going to add or update a contact. Now we're going to click on continue. This is going to pop up. We're going to fill up on the actions. We're going to click on, we're going to fill out the sections that we want it to fill out. So this is all the questions that you can ask, any type of data, we can collect it. So we're going to go to first name. And then we're going to go to Manychat's last name. We're going to look for the full name, but I don't think it has it. Let me check. Oh, it doesn't look like it's available because it is Instagram. And we already have first name and last name, so that would be considered the full name. So let's skip this. This is where we would put the phone number, but here we look for the email. There it is. Custom field. Make sure it's the right custom field. Let's see. And then we're going to create a tag. And this is not something we insert data from. This is a tag that we're going to create directly here so that then it can talk to HighLevel. With this tag, it's going to get triggered for the workflow to make sure that the workflow gets triggered, because if we're running multiple offers and we're creating contacts with those offers, there's or contacts come from another place and they book a call and they become a contact inside of your HighLevel, and then they get an email for the challenge. It makes no sense, right? So you got to make sure that we have a tag and that the tag is the trigger for this. So let me fill up the country. And what else can we fill out? Let me see. So many things, but we're not asking for all this information, but the system can pull up some data from the user, like where they're located. You saw that it says US, so that's where my account is located, not necessarily that I'm there, because I'm not there. Let's see if I can do today's date. I don't know why I'm typing here date. Let me look inside the actual data. Let me see if I can find something that would pull up the date, but we don't really need this. I can use this. Let's see. I'll use this one. Okay. And then I still can't continue and finish required. So I need to finish required fields. Let me see What is the required field? Let me scroll. There it is. Ah, I missed it. Let me scroll back. Okay, I don't know why it went there. We're gonna make sure it says true. Okay, now we can continue. So I'm gonna click on continue. Yeah, I don't want any more data. So we're just gonna click on continue. Actually, yeah, I do want one more data. I want the source. I want to know where this lead is coming from. So I'm gonna type in Manychat, and then I'm gonna click on continue. Now we're gonna test the step to make sure that it works. Always be testing. Okay, and then now we're gonna publish the Zap. Okay, we just gotta wait a few moments. Now your Zap is going to be running. Your Zap will run when the updated custom field trigger event in Manychat occurs. The Zap is live, yay. Okay, now let me go to the workflows inside of HighLevel, and we're going to pull up the workflow trigger again. And we're going to look for where it says contact created. And now we're going to have a filter. If the contact is created and it has this specific tag, okay. It's not connecting, so let me delete this and try again. Let me look for the tag. I think the tag has been already created because of the system. It read it. There it is. Registered to challenge. Accept. Now we're gonna save it. I would add a tag here, but I'm just going to add the email for now. But I would definitely add another tag saying that they successfully registered or something to that exchange, because I also have the trigger that the form was submitted. So I'm going to be using the same workflow to send everybody through the same workflow. So I'm going to put in the from and then the email, and then the subject line, and I'm going to save it, but later on I'm going to create the email. So I'm going to make sure that this says you're in, blah, blah, blah. And that would be the basic workflow for right now, but we haven't even published it yet because we're going to add another tag and we're going to give them access to the community. And like, there's so many other emails that I'm going to send here. And then I have to go, and then you have to go to the templates in the email so I can create the campaigns to make sure that they send, and then put the event of the date. And there's so many other things that we have to put in this workflow so that it works perfectly on the dates that it's going to go live. And I don't have to be sending and pushing the campaigns manually, right? The idea is that most of the tasks are going to be automated in this challenge. So if you have any questions, make sure to comment below. In the description, I'm going to put in my affiliate links for Manychat, for HighLevel, there's no affiliate link for Zapier, but I'm going to put the link for Zapier right there. And also, if you have any questions regarding the automations, make sure you ask them below. If I don't know the answer, I will get you the answer, because we're a huge community, and I'll ask the community or I'll look for it in the HighLevel documents and I will help you out. So that's it. This is how we connect Zapier with Manychat and go HighLevel so that the CRM is talking to each other, and how we can collect emails inside of Instagram so that people register inside of your Instagram DMs without having to go to a landing page, and they make it easy for them and we could do it directly there. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. You know what to do. If you like it, subscribe, like, share, all the things. I'll see you. Bye-bye. God bless you.